Bill Richardson's life was a story of service to people, to principle, and to compassion. A son of the U.S. and Mexico, he rose to become one of New Mexico's most influential public figures, serving in Congress as U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations, Secretary of Energy, and finally, two-term Governor of New Mexico. Throughout his career, Richardson was known for his bold diplomacy, his tenacity, and his belief that public service must include protecting those without a voice. As governor, he championed causes that reflected New Mexico's spirit: land conservation, indigenous rights, rural communities, and yes, animal welfare. He signed laws strengthening protections for shelter animals. He backed wildlife conservation programs. He openly supported efforts to end horse slaughter. It was no surprise, then, that when a crisis emerged in his own backyard, he answered the call. In 2010, the National Institutes of Health announced plans to transfer nearly 200 chimpanzees from the Alamogordo Primate Facility to a research lab in Texas. Many of these chimpanzees had already endured decades in biomedical research. They were aging, vulnerable, and silent. Richardson immediately objected. He appealed directly to NIH leadership. He called on Congress. He worked with New Mexico Senators Jeff Bingaman and Tom Udall, joining them to intervene on behalf of the chimpanzees. And together they pressed for a change in NIH's plan. His actions helped lead to a temporary moratorium and a historic national review of the value of chimps research by the National Academies of Sciences Institute of Medicine. The result changed American research policy forever. The conclusion that most biomedical research on chimpanzees was no longer scientifically justified. Today, the final chapter of that long journey is being written. The last chimpanzees once held at Alamogordo have found sanctuary. They climb trees, they touch grass, they rest under open skies, and behind them stands a legacy built by voices like Bill Richardson's, a leader who stood with courage, a public servant who acted from conviction, a New Mexican who never forgot who he served. And today, we honor that service, and we invite you to join us in remembering Governor Bill Richardson and in celebrating the lasting freedom he helped secure for the chimpanzees of Alamogordo. A promise made, a promise kept, a life that made a difference.